Hi everyone, Steve Visic, Director of SmartSend. Today I'm talking with Michelle McDowell, General Manager of Allied Express. Allied is Australia's largest independently owned courier and express freight company, and they're also the first company that we partnered with over 15 years ago. Let me introduce you to Michelle. Hi Michelle.
Hi Steve, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good to see you.
Good. You also.
Thank you. Well, let's get into it. So, for those that don't know Allied Express, can you give us a quick summary of your business and what you do day in, day out?
Yep. So two direct parts of our business, where in one part of our business are a metropolitan courier and taxi truck business that operates in every major capital city across Australia. And the other part of our business is an intra and interstate business. So we deliver overnight to every postcode across Australia. So a really good mix of services, and we would come to the market saying it doesn't matter what time frame you want your products delivered in, or what location or what postcode, we can go anywhere in Australia in any time frame.
Okay. And how do you feel Allied Express, or why do you feel Allied Express is a good fit for the e-commerce industry?
Yeah, we've been working with the e-commerce industry for many, many, many years. So I think we got our first customer in this part of the market probably 15 odd years ago. So lots of good experience in doing deliveries here. I think why we do this part of the market well is a couple of things. One, we can offer our e-commerce customers lots of different options in terms of delivering to home. So we're able to go in all sorts of timeframes. If you want it there in the next hour, if you want it there AM, PM, next day, pick a day, lots of different delivery options. We can deliver during the day, in twilight periods, over the weekend. So again, giving those customers lots of different options. But I think the most crucial part of why we're successful in the marketplace is we're really able to deliver when customers want us, how customers want us, and we're able to make sure that the receivers are staying home for their deliveries for those first time delivery hit rates. So our delivery hit rate is really, really high. We're very successful at getting receivers to know when their products are coming and to stay home for those deliveries. Although it's a little bit easier at the moment, right, with everyone staying at home.
Yes, this is true. So with next question, so we work with a range of couriers through our system. What type of products do you find fit well with Allied Express in your system?
Yeah, so we're able to carry any type of product under the sun. So when I go out and have a look in our depot, we've got kayaks, we've got lounges, we've got spas, we've got anything you can imagine. And I think the reason why we're able to do that is obviously everyone in our industry wants to carry the nice neat cartons because that's easy freight and you get maximum productivity and fit in your line haul vehicles and things like that. But what we do is we've made ourselves over many years a specialist in carrying those big, bulky, fragile, unusual type of items. And they take a very different type of care when you're moving them through your network. So again, we've got obviously all the conveyor belts and all the electronic equipment in our depots, but we also handle a lot of things manually because, you can't put a kayak on a conveyor belt. You don't want to put wine on a conveyor belt. So it's that extra level of care and making sure that our operations are melded around the work that we do rather than the work that we do have to fit in with our operations.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to say from our experience of you guys, yeah, you are very good at sort of that mid to high range product. So yeah, thanks for that. So tell us about the latest news for Allied Express. What's happening there with you guys?
My goodness, there's always 1,000 things going on here. It's like a breakneck speed all the time. I suppose for us, a lot of the new news always centers around technology. So really looking at using technology to provide better ways of us being able to do our job for our customers. So a lot of the new things center around how do we communicate with customers while deliveries are in transit. But also we put a lot of work just recently into how do we make sure that we're scheduling that work a whole lot better, and how do we make sure that we can predict when deliveries are going to happen better for our customers. So we've just developed a great piece of software that we call the ARC, so it's the Allied Run Creation software, that really lets us get deliveries from a customer, feed them in through our routing software, and come out with really great run structures, predictions of the sort of vehicles we need to use, costing structures. But really importantly for people in the online market, we're now able to predict as a driver goes through his route on a day, what order is going to do his work in, and the predicted times that we're going to be at delivery points. So again, with that whole aim of trying to make sure our first time delivery hit rates are really high, that really helps us predict when we're going to be at a front door.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like a very efficient system. Okay.
A lot of time, work, and effort's gone into it. So hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully it pays good dividends.
sure it has. Okay, and so we're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic at the moment. So how has that affected your operations?
That's been it's been an incredible period of time, and honestly, you know, on a first level, there's a lot of sympathy for the businesses and the people that the coronavirus has affected quite personally. So obviously, we sit in a position that you see a lot of businesses that unfortunately have seen demand fall, and a lot of people that have been personally affected by the circumstances. So obviously, that's difficult. But from that, I suppose if you look at it from a commercial point of view, a couple of things have happened. So as a transport company, we knew very early on that people would be relying on us. So we did a lot of work to make sure that our people were safe. So good social distancing measures, good hygiene measures. We very early in the piece were temperature controlling people entering our facilities, both in the offices and the depots. Have done a lot of work with our drivers. So all of our deliveries very early on the piece were contactless. So we were making sure that the drivers were a long way from delivery points and not getting PODs. So what we tried to do was set up very well at the beginning of the pandemic. And I think that stood us in good stead for actually moving through the weeks and months that came after that. In terms of our customer base, we've obviously seen our online customers absolutely go through the roof. So people buying from both traditional online businesses, but also bricks and mortar businesses that have moved into online. And I think you've seen some players in that space do particularly well because they're fantastic businesses. They know how to sell to people in their homes. They know what the last mile needs to look like. And we've taken very strongly our responsibility for delivering well. So all of our online customers, we hope, come out the other side of this with having seen their receivers have a fantastic experience and then continue to buy online into the future. I think, you know, we're all time poor, so we've all come to value, you know, a little bit extra time at home. And I think that will translate to people wanting to buy online more as we come out of this, because the experience has been a great one. So that's been really important for us to do for our customers.
Okay. All right.
I could talk all day about that, but, you know, obviously we don't have all day.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And the final question, what's on the 12-month horizon for Allied Express? What have you guys got planned over the next year?
Yeah, our future plans are always interesting because they're always, I mean, obviously as a business, we have our own future plans and things and goals we want to achieve, but we're always very driven by those goals and plans of our customers. So at the end of the day, our view is always to talk with our customers and see what they want to achieve in the marketplace, and then be able to be in a position to support that growth or those goals. So a lot of what we do is really challenge based on what challenges our customers bring to us. So obviously a lot of those is in the online space. So how do we continue to improve that experience? How do we continue to get products from, you know, their point of origin to their destination in the quickest possible time for our customers? But some of it's, you know, going into businesses and understanding where their challenges at the moment and trying to get new solutions and new opportunities for them to fix those challenges.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your time today, Michelle. Thank you. Thanks for informing our viewers about Allied Express.
My absolute pleasure. Always happy to help. And, you know, it's been a lovely partnership that we've had for a very, very long period of time. We're very, very thankful for that. So thanks, Steve.
It has. Thank you, Michelle.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.